Kitties. Kitties. What the heck are you up to? This woman make me very, very mad. Unfortunately, I currently don't have another card I can lose to her to make her move again. So I've already given her my mini mog and my sacred cards. I do not believe I have in my possession another card to lose. Yeah, nope, I do not have another card to give this woman. At least not for her side quest. And I don't particularly want to lose a character card to her right now. So yeah, she's gonna stay there for a little while. There is not much, not too terribly much we can actually do right now, since I apparently botched that. I should not have saved leaving the Galbadia Hotel. So, instead of doing what I was planning on doing, we're gonna continue plot. Yep, that's right, plot. You'd think there'd be more side quests to do, but not really. At least not right now. Not while we just have our land/sea boat. We did about as much of the side questing stuff as we can for now. So the only thing we can really do... Oh, this was a scuff up week that I did last week. This was a scuff up I did last week at the end of the stream when I thought I was safe. It was an off-screen scuff, which makes it even worse. But yeah, it do be one of those things. It do be one of those things. Yeah, I know. So we can't really do any more side quest stuff. We can't continue the Queen of Cards side quest. We can't try to get her butt to Dullet. Yes, silly Shauna. Yes, Shauna is very silly. I need to get my hands on a Chocobo card before I can attempt to move the Queen of Cards to Dullet again. Which means I gotta do plot. I don't wanna do plot. I wanna play cards. I wanna get cards. Oh well. So yeah, we finally get to go to Adia's house as its ruined state. Looks kinda Greco-Roman if you ask me. Plot. Yeah, plot. We gotta do plot stuff. Irvine and Selfie are here. We come over here, and this little place is full of flowers. This lovely flower fields. Yeah, we're gonna need to remember this place for later. I also met I went over the explanation for our holy GF Alexander. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's Alexander already. And what I did while I was leveling up Quistis, got high level magic refine. But I still don't think Alexander. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, anybody who's played Final Fantasy knows and loves this GF. He is powerful. He's holy element at that, too. Much like Carbuncle, Alexander is the holy element. Unlike Carbuncle, though, Alexander is not afraid to unleash some holy judgment on people. And you look at him, and he looks like a giant mech. That's because he is. He's a holy mech. And that will be quite evident when I summon him, because I will be getting to do a couple of battles to show him off. Him and Tom Berry, because I haven't summoned them for the masses yet. You guys got to see Rinoa's good doggy in Cerberus, which is a non-magic guardian force, much like Diablos. Except for instead of having non-elemental attack, like Diablos, Cerberus is like Carbuncle in the fact that it is a support GF. And I think he's learning something right now, too. Yep. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy with 3 heads? No, he's a mech. He is a mech. The MMOs actually, show that Alexander is in a giant mecha suit. Kinda something akin to that. But yeah, no, he's a mech. He is a giant mecha. Think Super Sentai, mecha, but big. Big. Like, about the size of a castle. Big. Holy mech. It's like, yeah. It's the holy mech. But yeah, it was a toss-up here to learn status attack on, Cerberus here, our resident good boy GF. Or expand ×2, use 1. Again, very much good for Rinoa. But, yeah, Rinoa isn't in our party right now. She's currently in the medical ward right now. She's currently in Dr. Katawaki's care. Because after the battle with Adia, stuff happened. And if you missed it, go watch it. Go watch the VOD. Go watch it. I did not get all of the, yeah, she's there, but she can't be in party with us right now. We could go to Adia's house. We're going into Adia's house. And, oh, look! Another issue of Timber Maniacs, and we finished reading it. Selfie, you better update your stuff. Yeah. Rinoa is literally, we can't use her right now. She's, after the battle with Adia, she kind of unconscious, guys. Yeah. And oh, looky who it is! There you are, you massive coward! Yeah, Sid, jumped ship and ran. Where did he go to? Well, he went home. It became an oh my gosh. Is what it became. I like that Zell's wearing shorts here. We can actually see just how chiseled his calves are in the new models. Nice and chiseled. Oh, Sid is, So Sid is currently blocking Adia right now. As we enter, he stands aside. Yeah. And Adia here is willing to talk to us. So yeah, the day job has been either very kind or very cruel to me this week, but I'll get into that, like, before we start the break. Because we're gonna be going for 6 hours for the next 4 days, and I'll get into why that is later. So, Matt, I hope you got plenty of sleep. You are seeds. You cannot back out of a battle. I know. You are magnificent. However, it is not over yet. At any time, I may... So, yeah. Adia is ready to tell us what happened to her. And we can't... Next week is not gonna be good. Oh, no, I'm talking about this week. This week is gonna be interesting for me. I just hope next week is gonna be okay for you. Don't call it a premonition. It's this week. It's this week. It is Monday through Thursday. That is an issue. An issue. But it's a day job. I'll explain more later. But yeah, we gotta walk. I walk over to Sid. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a... It's an interesting thing I'll go over later. So Sid wants us to listen to Adia because he has no idea when she may be possessed again. Okay, Sid. Okay. I have been possessed all this time. I was at the mercy of Sorceress Ultimisia. Yeah. And we thought Adia was the bad guy. Nope. Turns out it was an entirely different woman altogether. Ultimisia is a sorceress from the future. A sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Ultimisia's objective is to find Elon. She's after Elon's mysterious power. I knew Elon very well. Ultimisia is a fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. Oh yeah, no, she is, So, Adia is probably going to get into this, but I'm going to stress this myself. Adia never was without a sorceress's knight. Her husband Sid serves that purpose for her. However, when she sent her knight away, yeah, things went sideways. Without Sid's presence there to give her comfort and strength to resist Ultimisia's control over her, she fell into despair. And that essentially allowed for Ultimisia to possess her. Adia is still a sorceress, and she had been a sorceress probably the longest in recorded history of this world. Which we don't... Pretty much. And as Adia said, she is a sorceress many generations many generations after them. How many? Don't know. It is not given a specific answer. Just that she is many generations ahead. So she is using some powerful magics. But you see, the thing is, though, is Adia is currently not possessed. We kinda knocked Ultimisia out of her. Or I believe as it's called, although I believe her true name is Altar Misia, something like that. But when translating it into English for the United States, yeah. It kind of got mistranslated, but it's stuck. And now I think almost every medium is changing her name to Ulta instead of Altair. Which is somebody entirely different and is based on a tragedy of all things. Who knew? There was no way I was going to let Ultimisia get a hold of Elon. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul and let Ultimisia and lose control of my mind. That was the only way I could save Elon. You see, the thing is, though, is what Ultimecia is doing is being done through magic, but there's more to it than just magic. There's also, well, we'll get into that later. I don't want to give the game unnecessary spoilers. And the end result, well, you all know. See, the thing is, though, Adia has always known where she is, where Alon is. For the most part. But the thing is, though, she had to let Ultimecia fully take control of her body in order to sort of block off the memories of where Alon is, effectively cutting Ultimecia off from that knowledge. Bet that was frustrating as heck to Ultimecia. The sorceress that appeared in Galbadia was in fact Ultimecia inside my shell. Now you notice I am using a very similar voice for Adia now that she's unpossessed from Ultimecia, as I was using a more flamboyant version of this voice for her earlier. That's because she's not really evil. I was trying to go for a kind mother gone mad. Which I do believe most sorceresses that are not in the company of a knight are. Their powers have effectively corrupted their souls, and, well, they go mad. So yeah, we walk away and Zell is like, I'm sure... and Zell chimes in. Squall, I'm sure Matron has much more to say. So yeah, not exactly letting us get off the hook. We have to continue to talk to her. Ultimecia has yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I plan to make a stand this time, but if it does not work, I may have to face you in battle once again. Now, we did hear the song Succession of Witches before fighting Adia for the last time. The song sounded very, very, very distorted, however. As if it were signaling the coming of a new, quote-unquote, witch, ergo, sorceress. I mean, we put Adia through a near-death experience. We had to. We had no other choice to. But there were still two other young women, being Quistis and Selphie, who this could have happened to as well. Quistis does not have the highest magic attack of magic stats out of the entire party, but it's certainly higher than Selphie's. So, but yeah, Rinoa being our highest magic user, and the fact that she sort of has premonition abilities via her dreams, yeah. I don't think Selphie and or Quistis would have made very good candidates to pass her powers onto. Because, the funny thing is, and it'll be brought up again later in the game, but in order for a sorceress to die in peace, she must pass her powers on to another young woman. No men are allowed to become sorceresses, guys. That's right, no men. No man can become a sorceress. I know that's going to get very confusing later as we continue the plot, but I promise you, only women. Actually, okay, there is some okay, I'm going to go into this now. Before we talk about Sorceress Adele. Not the singer. Not the singer. The fictional character Adele. Long ago in Final Fantasy VIII's history, there was nothingness. It's kind of a creation myth. So I'm gonna skip to the part where Heinz destroyed all of the monsters, sat upon his throne to take a break. He looked to the left, looked to the south, looked to the north, and he could see 3 oceans. He looked to his right. He saw a giant mountain in the way of his view of the ocean. So, he created what he thought would be a useful tool. That tool was humanity in Final Fantasy VIII's world. Yep. He created humans as a tool, not really meant to be a sentient thing, just kind of like golems that could, grow food, be autonomous enough to, reproduce, all that jazz. And he tasked humanity with destroying that mountain. Well, and after he did that, Heinz took a nap. How long of a nap did he take? Had to be a couple of generations, because by the time humanity was done breaking down that mountain, they looked to Hein and saw that, for a new task, and, he said he was still snoozing. So humanity was like, well, we can't just sit here and do nothing. So they started building civilizations. Right around this time... Ugga bugga, no mountain. Oh yeah, humanity is great at destroying things. That and apparently we will eventually have the ability to invent ways to terraform either our planet or another one. Wouldn't that be great? We would effectively become gods. Anyway, Heinz woke up and saw that humanity became very civilized, and he did not intend for this to happen, and he got very, very mad. So what he did, but he at the same time still saw humanity as a useful tool. So he killed the old and he killed the young, particularly the children, which apparently in his eyes were too weak to be useful for anything, and the super old, the elderly. Yes. Kind of both. There's still a massive fire. The massive fire in California is still going on, and that was a natural disaster. But that's a natural disaster, and yeah. But at the end of that is a disaster. Meanwhile, for the last couple of days, me, being in the Great Lakes region, got snow. Yeah, there's snow outside. It's not snowing anymore. It's actually sunny out. But I got like 4 inches of snow. Looks really nice and pretty outside now. Yes, snow! Snow! The back and side garden is covered in snow. It's beautiful. I still can't go outside though and go ice skating and enjoy all of the snow because of my knee. But I'm getting off track here. Thanks for distracting me, Matt. So Heinz killed the young and old and kept the the adults in their mid-20s, mid-30s, some of them in their 40s, and if they were strong enough to, 50-year-olds, as long as they were hale and hearty. And humanity did not like that. Yes, distractionist. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But humanity did not like what Heinz did. In fact, they hated what he did so much that they pleaded with him to stop. When he did not and completed what he set out to do, the humans were like, you know what? We don't need you no more, and proceeded to go to war with their god, the Great Hind. Needless to say, Hind may have been a powerful magic wielder and a god, but humanity still outnumbered him by the thousands, even without the elderly, like the really sickly and elderly and the small children. Yeah, Heinz was, very outnumbered. Long story short, the humans suffered many casualties, but Heinz was still... Oh, no. 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 You see, Heinz ended up losing the war. So he called for those that were still considered the elders of their communities and the elders of the army, the generals, quote unquote. And he struck a deal. He would give humanity half of his body to end the war. And they agreed to that. Yep, they agreed to that. That was a good, they thought that was a good plan, because that meant that humanity, who had been only battling with inventions, like, I'm gonna guess trebuchets, and I would assume they learned how to make weaponry at this point, was like, oh yeah, that'd be great, we'd be able to also use magic too. So Heinz literally cut himself in half. Half of his body went to the humans. Yeah, crossbows, catapults, etc. And then afterwards, the other half of him just disappeared. Went into hiding somewhere. We have no idea where. But, yeah. What humanity did not know was that Heinz had tricked them. Because the half of his body that he gave humanity had no magic in it whatsoever. And while nobody knows what happened to the magical half of Heinz's body, humanity basically went to war with themselves, trying to figure out how to use the magic that they thought was in the body. Hence why there are so many diverse cultures and that now in the world. And this was way back when Central was finally civilized. And after generations of this non-stop fighting, a woman appeared. A woman who had the abilities that they sought after, had magical abilities. No man, they tried, And they asked this human woman how she got these powers. All she could say was that she had had them for as long as she could remember. A human woman born to human parents. She was the first sorceress. Now, many people who play this game, love this game, know this lore, believe that Heinz hid his magic inside of the women of the human race because he believed that they were not a threat. They were weak and fragile, but he still needed them to encourage the men, so to speak. So yeah. From there, she was revered as not so much as a god in an entirety, but something of a demigod, and she was both feared and revered by the people. She went on to do many good things in her life before asking to be able to pass her powers on. At this time, she had become a mother herself, and her children were actually compatible with her magics. Thus, they were split two ways, to two different young sorceresses, and they traveled, and those two sorceresses traveled the world. And essentially, that had been the balancing and the norm. While one sister did not come into possession of a lifelong partner in the form of a knight, the other sister did. And as a result, she did many good things, whereas the other did some not so good things. And in the end, when her time neared, she had to go back to her sister because she had no heirs for her powers to be able to die in peace. So as it stands in the world right now, there is at least two sorceresses to help maintain the balance, so to speak. Currently in this era, we have Sorceress Adia. And as Adia is mentioning, Sorceress Adele. So yeah, that's heirs, as in any daughters that she could pass her powers on to. Leave it to Matt to be funny about what I say. Leave it to Matt to be funny. So yeah, we want to talk about... But now Adia is bringing up, again, the duality. Yeah, Matt is funny. We love Matt. We absolutely love Matt. Have you heard of a sorceress Adele before? She was the ruler of Esther during the Sorceress War. There's been no news about her since. The Galbadians must have thought I was the sorceress who received Adele's powers. However, that is not the case. I received my powers from a previous sorceress at the age of 5. So yeah, Sorceress Adia has been a sorceress for a very, very long time. Like, most of her life. Meaning, I believe Sorceress Adele is alive. And that Ultimisia released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Adele. And we try to leave. Quistis now chimes in. Squall, let's hear what Matron has to say. And Squall has heard enough. I understand that listening to what Matron is saying is important, but no. He is asking his question now. Matron, do you know what's wrong with Rinoa? Rinoa is the girl in the light blue. I remember vaguely what happened to her. She was with us when we fought you after the battle. Her body was cold. She didn't move anymore. And Sid is asking the question nobody wants to be asking right now. Is she dead? And Squall with his outbursting, no! Forgive me, Squall. I don't think I can be of any help. It's alright. I'm not gonna attempt to impersonate Robin Williams here. I'm just gonna go with my own voice. Yeah, I know, it's kind of sound like a prepubescent teen boy, and no. It used to be a lot worse when I was, but, yeah. I apparently have the voice of a prepubescent teen boy. Lovely. My voice was actually a lot higher and a lot squeakier as a child. If you can believe that. I had this really high squeaky voice as a child, and now I sound like a prepubescent teenager. Teenage boy. My voice got deeper as I got older. One of the few masculine traits I actually have. My voice got deeper, but not deep enough to where I could actually be confused for an adult man. Just a prepubescent teen boy. With a laugh that is apparently bordering on the Wicked Witch of the West. You prepubescent boy. Rest assured, you fools, I am not a prepubescent boy. I am a 36-year-old woman. And that is all you get to know beyond that. But yeah, the reason I can make my voice go even lower is basically because of those masculine traits. I can make it higher. After a while, though, I start getting squeaky, though. And you, sir, abdicated your duties. Or so I say. I mean, if I did a face cam, maybe. Maybe when we get some subscribers, I'll do a face cam. I'll do a face reveal for you guys. Maybe. Then you'll actually get to see my expressions as I get saltier and saltier. Nah, that's still too soon in my career. I'd say that'd be about a 2,000 followers and maybe like 52 subscribers on Twitch. Maybe. But of course, YouTube would benefit more from it than you guys would because you get bored of seeing my ugly mug. Anyway, back to the dialogue. Squall, I understand how you feel, but you're in a position of leadership. The other students at the garden have a right to know about the outcome of the battle and what's to come. Take whatever information you can get back here to the garden. Remember, it wasn't just Rinoa. Everyone fought. Yes, it is speaking truth to power here. boredom of seeing my facial Oh, you guys will, it'll be a riot for you guys, especially if I wanted to put off doing Persona for as long as humanly possible because my facial expressions during the awakening is great, apparently. I've been told, Frost has walked in and seen me doing my facial expressions and it's just, oh my gosh, Mom, you look like a dork. Stop making those excited facial expressions. And I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, the awakenings of Personas. You'll still hear me go, oh my gosh! Because I just can't get enough of it. Every time I see it, I gush. Like, every time I see a Persona awakening, it is the first time I've seen a Persona awakening. Even no matter how many times I see it. I understand, but isn't something a leader should say. Says the guy who abdicated his position. Damn it! So, we are completely, for the most part, ignoring what is in the big, bold text up top. And we're more focused on Squall down here. Because we're finally getting to see Squall's full thoughts on Rinoa. And, yeah, the first night they met, when he became a seed. And, by the way, Ultimicia's objective is to find Elon. Squall is still listening. Don't worry, we'll get to that. When we first met, the first time we met was the day I became a seed. We met again in Timber. Elon's mysterious power is sending one's consciousness back to the past. So Ultimisia wants to use Elon's power, right? We had a lot of arguments at first, but in time, things began to change. I get it. So, Ultimisia wants to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. What's she going to do in the past? You were looking at me. You smiled your eyes when our eyes met. Time compression. Okay, this is the one thing that everybody is going to be... This is the one thing I want everything to remember. This sentence right here. Time compression. It'll be relevant later. Right now, Squall is kind of zoned out for the most part. Time compression, it made me feel calm, tranquil. Okay, so time compression magic is exactly what it says on the tin. It is time magic. Past, present, future, they get all smooshed and compressed. Rinoa, give me another chance. And it's hit him. It finally hit him, guys. You know how I said back in Disc 1 when he told Rinoa to just stay close to him? Yeah, it is in that moment he fucked up. And now it's dawning on him just how much he fucked up. Because while Rinoa was catching those feels from that moment on, he's just now realizing, oh shit, I like her too. Idiot! And Zell finally goes, hey, yo, Squall! Are you even listening? So basically all we have to do is prevent Ultimisia from getting a hold of a loan. All been there, Squall, yeah. Yeah, he catching them feels a little late, guys. A little late. Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Before Rinoa, Squall was, like, hell-bent on not trusting anybody. Not opening up to anybody. But she caught them feels for him at the end of the first disc, and I'm gonna be guessing that this game takes place over the course of several months in game time, possibly. Obviously in between everybody's birthdays, because they don't age up. But yeah, this game is probably taking its course over the course of about a year or so in game. Meaning, yeah, it's been months of them traveling around, fighting monsters, doing this, that, and whatever. They've gotten to know each other pretty darn well. And at this point, it's like, okay, yeah, what I said back in the way back when this all started, I may or may not have meant it. As in, I don't want you going anywhere. But yeah, so basically all we have to do is prevent Ultimisia from getting a hold of a loan. Yes, but, we're going back to the garden. We have to let everyone know. Okay. Tell me if this sounds like Gambit, guys. Hey, I know you're worried. Hey, we're worried about Rinoa too, you know. Then why don't you... Forget it. He's a fool, everybody. He is a fool. And he's been one for quite some time. And with that, we get told about everything that covers the update. Our task at hand is to find a loan. Then we'll deal with Ultimisia. I believe a loan is on the White Seed ship. We're setting out to look for it. Wonder where it could be. We'll gather information for a while, so be prepared for battle at any time. Also, Sorceress Adia is back at her home. She's probably not our enemy anymore. Let's just leave her alone. So yeah... we don't want to do anything but go down. Down into the pits of our sorrow. We can go challenge Adia and Sid and get some nice shiny new cards from them. We still have relatively decent enough cards to do that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Centra's rules are ass. And I don't want to take on Sid and Adia because they have really, really good cards. In fact, they both have a character card. And I'll tell you exactly which character cards they both have. In Disc 1, when our card pool was sucking ass, we could have still challenged Sid, and we could have gotten Seifer's card from him. He still has that card. We sure as heck could get it from him. I don't recommend doing that unless you have really, really good cards. I'm sure some people got it, Matt. I'm sure some people on YouTube will get it. I didn't get it, but that's okay. And, ooh, I have a subscriber from 4 days ago. Zeldios. Oh, jeez. How many followers does that put me at now? Oh, God. I'm kind of scared to look. I'm kind of scared to look, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared to look at our follower count today. But yeah, okay, we're still at 31 followers. We're still at the 31 followers. We want to go to the first floor, and again, going along with the plot. I probably don't need that on anymore. Squall is all alone, and he is feeling the feels right now, guys. Play the... Well, you're not too far off from the past part. We're about to do that. And yeah, Dr. Katawaki is not in the infirmary right now. And this is currently where Rinoa resides. And as you can see, yeah. Look at this man, we're getting a little bit of a instrumental of the song that Julia used to play. Kind of funny that we're hearing it now. Rinoa, you feel so cold. Are you going to be like this forever? Isn't there anything I can do? You were so full of life. Now you don't make a sound. I want to hear your voice. This is like talking to a wall. Rinoa, call my name. Doesn't even get to finish that sentence because he gets knocked the fluff out. Oh, I didn't. Gosh darn it. We don't get to see Ward. We can bring anybody. We're gonna bring quick. Either works. I needed to go up to Selfie's terminal to get this, I guess. Because I could have swore I got the magazine in Shimmy Village. I don't know why this happened. But yeah. Okay, so this movie that they're about to do. Yeah, this was the movie that inspired Seifer as a child to become a sorceress's knight. Laguna lot. Yeah. This is kind of brief. And yeah, Laguna has a gunblade here. It's a very old model. Oh, that'd be a real dragon noise. Oh, Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. Oh, okay, I'll save you from the dragon. Darn it, I'm getting all nervous here. And what's with this gunblade? I haven't used one of these since training. Yeah, Laguna initially used a gunblade when he was training. He opted out for a machine gun, though. Because it was so difficult for him to use. So yeah, here's your another hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge of who of Laguna's, of who Squall's father is. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? It's a ruby dragon. So yeah, I'm not doing the voice stuff here because this is a really short segment and it doesn't really do much to move Laguna's plot along. Yeah. So yeah, Ruby Dragon. Let's see how many times I fail this. I'm doing pretty good at the button mashing as of right now. I might do this first try. Okay, I should have defended there. Can hear the button mashing. Hey, I did it first try, now's my chance. Run! Yeah, you can hear me button mashing. And that dragon is like, nah, fam. Nah, fam. You're not getting away. Darn this stupid dragon, where the heck is... We actually want to check to make sure we're junctioned with stuff, so we run back, and oh look, it's a save! A bug? That's what you want me to fight? You want me to fight a bug? Yeah, Kairos doesn't have anything. But yeah, the here's your sign moment, here's your hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge on, who, Squall's father is. Well, there's your first hint. We might need recover here. HP plus 80? Yes. mug. I have a lot of potions. I can have auto potion here. That being said, and on the off chance that I somehow die to this dragon, yeah, we're in Tribera Canyon right now. Yeah, you guys can hear the button mashing. I'm sorry, but yeah, that was the only way I could think to get past that part without dying. And I actually succeeded this time, but yeah, now it's a proper fight against that dragon. And we're going immediately into summoning Alexander and Tomberry for you guys. Holy Judgment? Oh, you better believe it. Yeah, it's a dragon. And here is Alexander for you guys. Enjoy. A giant robotic mech. Launching his holy judgment. Which are a bunch of holy grenades, by the way. Only 84 damage. Yeah, right. But yeah, there'd be Alexander for you guys. And Chef's Knife. I took another screenshot. Tombear is cute. He does come out of a hole much like Carbuncle does. The only difference is, it kind of creepy how he does it. Doink! But that's adorable. Anyway, Ruby Dragon is weak to Ice, weak to Holy, and a few other things. At this level, it has Aerial and Fyra. I gotta stop doing screenshots. Yeah, that did a lot. Screenshots. Yep, I am pressing the little screenshot button. And okay, an Inferno Fang, very nice. I don't need float. I don't know why I have so many float. Can I petrify the dragon? Nope. Well, it was worth a shot. By the way, recover just heals. It heals fully. I wonder if I can get away with confusing this dragon. Probably not. Like I said, I gotta waste some magic for Squall. Because I can't up I can't up my basic elemental spells because I got no room. Well, there goes blind. And it missed. Another really good way to have done this was probably to use counter rockets with Cerberus. Yeah. That might have been a better plan. Ugh. Oh well. Okay, so this is considered a semi-boss fight. It's a good thing we got a lot of health for my shenaniganry. Sleep, silence. I don't really need confuse. Let's bring out the doggy. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Oh, that'd be Cerberus, of course. Greek mythology's good boy, most goodest of boys. He has a job to do, and he does a very good job of it. What's the job? Making sure no souls get out of the underworld. Literally the goodest of boys. Cerberus would be the goodest of boys. Actually, I might want to... Yeah. Oh, no! All Hercules... Not in the movie Hercules? No, actually, Hercules... Well, for one of Hercules' labors, he was literally sent into the underworld and was asked for, was asked to bring Cerberus to the surface to, I believe it was his cousin. And, Hades had the stipulation that he could not, under any circumstances, cause any bodily harm to Cerberus, meaning he couldn't use a weapon. Now, mind you, Cerberus is huge. And I mean massive. So, yeah, needless to say, when you're wrestling, he was, Hercules had to wrestle Cerberus in order to bring him back to his cousin for those labors. I believe it was the 12 labors of Hercules. The Nemean lion, referencing Scar's pelt. Just one of many, many, many things. Okay, I think I've done enough there. But yeah, no, Hercules didn't physically, like, all Hercules did was beat Cerberus into submission. It was still doing his job. Cerberus wasn't really hurt, not really. In fact, after the labor was the task was over, Cerberus went right back to the underworld and guarding the gates. At the end of all of Hercules' myths, he becomes the god of strength. You cute little creepy thing, you're so adorable. I gotta teach you Boost. Like, I don't know exactly what kind of cryptid Tomberry is supposed to be, but it is a cute little cryptid. Doesn't do much damage, but it's cute. been looking on forums and websites hoping to see a proper, like, now that they're fully done with, Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth, I hope they can put their attention towards Final Fantasy VIII again, because I very much want to see them do more stuff with this game. I very much want to see them do more stuff with this game. Like, give it the Rebirth treatment. Give us more time with Laguna, because when this game was originally being made, Laguna had a lot more parts to it, to his story. We got to see more of him. But he was reduced down to these itty-bitty little segments. Now, the way that game developers could fix this is essentially go, yeah, we can really do this. We can sit here and fully flesh out Laguna's part of this story. Because it is supposed to be a duality story. And the game developers were very upset that they could not create the game of their, and I'm going to sound cheesy saying this, their fantasy. They could not create the fantasy they wanted here because of time constraints and basically how much they could put on a disc. That is no longer a problem. So they could give us a longer game. And I would very much like to have a longer game. Dang it! And ding dong, the dragon's dead, the dragon's dead, the dragon's dead. I must have missed a Timber Maniac somewhere. I had to have. Because Ward should have been in there. And Laguna's making a run for it. Because there are way too many dragons. And, oh, hey, looky, looky. I see something off in the distance over yonder. I wonder what it could be. We'll find out later. I can't disconnect. What is this connect thing? Is that you, Squall? Yeah. Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I know I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. I'm sorry, Squall. Let me use your spirit just for a little longer. Let me go back. So she ain't here either? Yes, this is Sorceress Adia before she was possessed by Ultimecia. Very much still wears black. She very much wearing the black. The witchy black. She is very reclusive, and she has lots of long black hairs. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm fairly sure Adia abstained from having children of her own for fear that during childbirth she could pass her powers onto one of her newborn babies. And yeah, this place should look a little familiar. We've been seeing Squall standing right in this spot in his mini memory flashbacks. So yeah, this is where Adia came to know of who Elon was. She was kidnapped by Esther soldiers. I've been traveling all I can, but to get inside Esther, but they were looking for a successor to Esther's sorceress Adele. Yeah, exactly it. Again, the duality here, because Sorceress Adele at this point in time is not a very good person. In fact, she's let her power officially, like, Adele didn't start out as a bad sorceress. The influences of political power on top of her own magical abilities kind of corrupted her into what she eventually became during this period. What I'm surprised Adele didn't do is because at this point, Adia is like 18, 19 years old, something like that. She is still very much young enough to take on Adele's powers. I don't know why Adele didn't think to look for another sorceress. Either that or she knows about Adia, but opted not to seek her aid in the event something should happen to her. Who knows? But yeah, Adele currently does not have a knight to help keep her conscience clear. She is very much a knightless sorceress. Whereas Adia has her husband, Sid. Is Alon his daughter? Not biologically, but at this point, I'm going to spoil it for you guys, because obviously you're not going to see it on his model, but Laguna is wearing a wedding ring. He got married. Who'd he marry? Well, I'm not spoiling that for you. Just that he got married. And Alon at this point, while not by blood, is his adopted daughter. Laguna adopted Alon. And having her kidnapped like this has driven him absolutely batshit crazy. He's doing what every good father should when their daughter has been kidnapped. Doing everything within their power to get them back. Something the matter? No, it's just the Furies. I don't care if it's in the past or what. I want to hear Rinoa. I want to see Rinoa. That way I might have a chance to save her. Yeah, no. Alon has outright stated here that she wanted to change the past, and she's tried changing the past through Squall and co. Everyone she knew at the orphanage. But she's just discovered that she can't do that. And when she was kidnapped, Laguna went on a journey to find her. But because he did, Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Yeah, Rain passed away. Basically saying Ryan and Laguna got married, and they had a child together. And so yeah, Ryan and Laguna got married, and they had a child together. And Alon is stipulating the conditions of her powers here. She can only send people she's met before into someone she's met before. So, essentially what she can do is she can send her consciousness plus another person's into the past in order to view the past. She can't do much more than that. But she will continue to show us more of Laguna's shenaniganry. And Squall is desperate here. He really wants to hear Rinoa's voice. Yeah, it's official. He's desperate, people. Squall has gone from sad and depressed about his crush not being able to talk back to him, not being able to yell at him. Yeah. Remember how I said in the beginning of the playthrough, they fight like a married couple? Yeah, well now they're not able, well now Rinoa isn't able to put him in his place. Which he really, really, really needed, apparently. And Squall is calling for a loan, but it's no use. Yeah, at this point, we have hit Squall's desperate. We have hit desperate mode. The things we do for love, everybody. The things we do for love. We're going to be discovering just how far Squall will go for Rinoa. And a lot of people are going to sit here and say, but the beginning of the game, they hated each other. And to everybody who got to this point without ever putting Rinoa in your party, yeah, no, you don't get to see this happen. You don't get to see where this comes from. You actually have to keep her in your party to see Squall finally bring those walls down. Touring the garden with Rinoa, spending time with her outside of battle, was him finally letting her in. He wasn't ready to acknowledge it himself yet, but he was already at that point, starting to fall for her as well. To everybody who never put Squall in the party and used her for battles and just had these moments with her, yeah, you missed out on all of that. You missed out on an entire part of his development. That scene that we saw on the side before Balam Garden had to be turned so it would avoid hitting the town. Yeah, that was Squall's view. We were seeing Rinoa sort of from a couple of different angles, but after she was done getting the breeze in her hair, she would look back and, yes, we have everybody else we had another person at party, but her eyes were set on him. Not Zell, Selfie, Quistis, or Irvine if you happen to have them in your party. Well, Selfie you can't, but either Quistis or Irvine, or Zell, in my case. No, she was looking directly at Squall. So while Rinoa fell nearly instantly, for Squall this has been a slow burn. And yeah, now he is absolutely frantic. He is not able to see himself without her anymore. Which in theory suggests that this is true love. Will this last beyond their teenage years? Well, if Kingdom Hearts is anything to go by, Squall was very, very upset in the first Kingdom Hearts because he was separated from Rinoa, and while we never get to see her in Kingdom Hearts 2, where it would be great to see her actually, we do get a hint and a letter from her at the end from her to Squall, and with it shows her signature feather, sort of levitating above this letter, letting him know she is okay. She will be back to, and she will be with him again very soon. So yeah, these two, for better or for worse, are soulmates. Literally true love. Good luck finding that in reality. The way men and women are in reality, true love is very hard to find. Am I saying it's impossible to find your perfect match? No, it's not impossible, but it is insanely difficult. We've not gone down to the basement floor 1 in a hot minute. We go down here, and there are 2 shimmy here now. And a bio found. Not interested. They are a traveler. So yeah, the Norg cocoon is hatched. So Norg must... So I wonder what Norg transformed in... What Norg evolved into. Because there's the cocoon. It's fully hatched. And all that's here are 2 shimmy. Whatever it was that Norg evolved into, we don't get to see. We can go over here, but we can't go all the way back around. But yeah, we don't know what happened to Norg beyond the fact that there are 2 shimmy downstairs now. And 3rd floor. I like how they still kept the secretary's office right here. Sid's office has been completely taken over by the bridge. So, we're taking Quistis and we're taking Zell. We don't really need to do too much for junctions here, but I do want to take all this stuff off Quistis. Well, not all of it, just Quetzalcoatl, the Bros, and Pandemonia? Yeah. Yeah, Quistis has way too many GFs at this point. Give her Spirit plus 40. Don't worry, guys, we will be getting more GFs. HP plus 80 and Strength plus 40. Now we gotta go back to Adia's house, which I'm going to take the opportunity, guys, to show off some of Quistis's abilities. Because it's been a while since we've seen her do her limits. So yeah, we're gonna fight some stuff. Just so we can show off what she can do now. Electrocute. Does a fair amount of damage. We have Aqua Breath for her. Micro missiles. She's shooting missiles out of her hands like an actual missile launcher. Acid is what it says on the tin. She spits out acid. That does have a chance to lower vitality as well. She has Gatling gun. It died. Oh well. More water stones. I only have 2 more abilities to show you guys, though. And the next one is one that is famous for Marlboros everywhere. Bad breath. And then finally, one that benefits the party. White wind. But yeah, that's Quistis. And all of her current blue magic abilities. That being said, these things are getting the degenerate treatment. They're being... They are being sucked into the void. Oh yeah, while I have the ability to do so, now that Squall has got some room for magic, let's refine some of his magic. He now has stage 3 magic. It's not a lot of stage 3 magic, but it is stage 3 magic. I will use items off screen to get those upgraded. But yeah, we come back here, straight back here, and we ask where the White Seed ship is. And Adia tells us that the children are very cautious and they would never remain in one place for too terribly long. This is a fact. They have taken a liking to Centra's landscape. So they may have stationed their ship on an inlet somewhere on the continent. And yeah, she gave us a letter. Ooh, fire breath. Give us that. New ability for Quistis. And yes, we can play cards with these two. Like I said, Sid has Seifer's card. Adia has her own card. Yep, you'd think Sid would have Adia's card, but that is not the case. And the rules here absolutely suck. Even though they're the only 2 people on the entire continent. The rules, they suck. So now we have the task of going around the islands over yonder. The White Seed ship is most definitely around here somewhere. Don't ask me where, I don't remember exactly where. What I do know is it is amongst the islands over here. Oh, would you look at that? Found it right away. And we meet again, White Seed. My name is Squall. We are Seeds from Balam Garden. We would like to speak to your leader. I'm in charge here. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. I want to see Elon. We pose no threat. Adia told us that you would be here. Adia? How? Adia is no longer under Ultimisia's control. She is now our ally. So there's no reason for you to hide Alone's whereabouts from us. We want to take Alone back and protect her from Ultimisia. Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave. Well, that was rude. We can tour the ship. And this woman here is actually giving a lecture to the small students. Including this little snot-nosed brat right here. And, hey, look, it's Watts! Guys, they live! They live! Watts is alive! And so is Zone. The Galbadian Buttheads. Yeah, that's a very nice thing to call it. Numbnuts. Wow, there's an insult that's dated pretty far back. And yes, Squall's asking how these wackos keep surviving. So we're gonna be honest with the boys here. Rinoa fought with us against Adia. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now. I don't know what happened. We couldn't protect her. I'm sorry. Okay, we're not going to be yelling that loud for Zone, but yeah, he's very upset here. She's not dead. And yes, if we did not get the card, the Angelo card from Watts before, we can get it now. And yeah, the White Seed leader calls her Matron too. We do not want to talk to him right away again. We actually want to go up. Ooh, looky! Another issue of Timber Maniacs. We finished reading it. We talked to Zone. And he notices that we have the girl next door. Give it to him for free? Don't give it to him. And now we have our Shiva card. Yeah, that's how we get the Shiva card. Shiva's card has a 6 at the top, a 4 at the bottom, and a 9 and a 7 on either side. It's not a great card, but it's not terrible either, given the situation we find ourselves in without our sacred card. So yeah, we could do worse for cards. We most definitely could. Kitty! Kitty! Charlotte Kitty, coming for cuddles and chaos. Starting with the chaos and hopefully ending in cuddles. It's not a Shauna stream unless the kitties are causing problems and making their presence known. It would seem. But yeah, we got it. We also got a rename card. I don't know why. Thanks again for the book. So yeah, Zone is kind of cool to watch to see. Never get bored of it. So he's also learned how to be a helmsman a little. With trains, you just have to worry about staying on the tracks. But with ships, oh man, you gotta worry about the entire sea. So yeah, now if Zone gets a stomach ache, he can just puke off the side of the deck. No toilet needed. And holy, holy, we've got 13 holies. So it says in the letter that we are looking for a loan, but she's no longer here. So they picked her up off the she picked us up near the garden, near the Fisherman's Horizons coast. And Alone was semi-happy to be on the ship. So they headed east to get away, as far away from Galbadia and Adia as possible. And before long, they encountered the Galbadian fleet. They had a lot of ships. They were looking for them. And they should have been more careful. They should have, would have, could have, but they pursued in full force. They were able to escape, but their ship broke down and were stranded. And there was no way they were going to give the Galbadians a loan. No way. And in the midst of getting ready for battle, an Esther ship appeared. A battle between... they began fighting, and the poor white seeds were caught in the middle of it. Then something strange happened. Suddenly, an Esther ship came up beside them, and the soldiers from Esther came aboard. They told us to board their ship, and it sounded like an evacuation. Like they wanted to evacuate. Of course, they refused, and they didn't trust them. Just as they didn't trust the Galbadians. They were forced to leave the ship, but here's Alon. As their ship was pulling away, Alon yelled something, and then all of a sudden she jumped onto their ship. It wasn't like her at all. To this day, they don't understand why she did that. After that, Esther's fleet withdrew from the battle and fled. So, yeah. And with that, we're never going to be able to go on that ship again. Exphononic Esther. Yep. We're going to Esther, guys. Yeah. We're going to Esther, and it's gonna suck. Back in the infirmary. Squall is abducting Rinoa, everybody! Yeah, all we had to do was get there, and yeah, he's sorry, and he can't go on like this. So he's abducting Rinoa, carrying her via his back. Well, Nita, you sure got to here fast. It's a bit far, but we'll make it. Yeah, lots of plot today, guys. Lots of it. And yeah, the only way to get to Esther, since the train no longer runs, is to walk. And Squall is doing just that. He is walking to Esther. It's pretty far. Didn't think it would be this far. What am I doing? Go to Esther, find Alone, talk to Alone. But there's no guarantee everything will be resolved if I talk to Alone. Even so, I sure have changed. So yeah, Squall is completely and totally lost in his feelings right now. And he's finally taking a moment to process it. He's supposed to be the head of the garden now. And he left. Sid set Squall up to be his successor, to lead Seed against the sorceress. And Squall literally just said F that. He took Rinoa and he left. And unbeknownst to everybody right now, I know why Rinoa's in a coma at this point. Nobody in-game does, and I'm not spoiling it. For obvious reasons. But yeah. I wonder what everybody's thinking about this moment, seeing Squall like this. See him finally giving in to something he's been probably denying himself for a very, very long time, ever since, well, Alon went missing. And that's a genuine connection with somebody. The only problem is that connection that he made, that genuine connection that he made, is now at risk of disappearing from his life, and he can't take it. Now he's thinking that they're laughing at him, or maybe they're angry. And he's asking Rinoa what she might think here. Now, contrary to popular belief, people in comas can still hear you talk to them. So while Rinoa may not be able to respond, she is able to hear everything he's saying to her. To tell you the truth, I worry too much about what others think of me. I hate that side of me. That's why I didn't want anyone to get to know me. I wanted to hide that side of myself. I hate it. Squall is an unfriendly, introverted guy. Yeah, that's right. All of this was to be introverted. Not mean-spirited, not cruel, just to be unfriendly. He does show respect to people. He is a genuine nice guy. He was just closed off. It made it easy for people to perceive me that way. That's a secret between you and me, got that? But yeah, this is all he can do now. To lose this connection is driving him absolutely up a wall. Rinoa. So, he picks her back up and off they go. And little did Squall know. The rest of his team was like, hey, you thought we were gonna let you go alone? Ha ha ha, you're funny. And yeah, you guys are really good, like, get a good chuckle out of this, guys, because yeah, Zell is officially calling Rinoa the princess. Is the princess still asleep? She might wake up with a kiss from the prince. Yeah. These two are making jokes. Is that what you came all the way out here to tell me that? you're going to Esther, right? We're coming too. We're Adia's escort. And with that, Sorceress Adia, everybody. Let's be on our way, Squall. So yeah, while Squall was going to pick up Rinoa, Irvine, Quistis, Selphie, and Zell snuck Adia aboard. Remember, Adia said she planned to take a stand this time. The only way she feels she can be free of Ultimecia's control is to no longer be a sorceress. So yeah, we're setting Rinoa down. We're letting her rest. We shall leave as soon as we're ready. What business do you have in Esther? I must go see Dr. Ondine. Yeah, remember she mentioned remember, Ondine was mentioned before as when Rinoa found a bangle made by Ondine. Dr. Ondine, you've heard the name, right? Ondine. I can't remember. Tell me more. You know the famous Ondine brand, don't you? Well, that's all Dr. Ondine's work. When it comes to knowledge about sorceresses, he's #1. Thanks, but why do you need to see this doctor? Sorceress Ultimecia is alive. She is able to control my body at any time. If that were to happen, I would once again bring terror. I, too, value my well-being. I want to protect myself. If it were possible, I'd like to rid myself of the sorceress's power. Yeah, Adia is literally saying, yeah, she's done. She doesn't want to be a sorceress anymore because she doesn't want to hurt people. Adia is the definition of the good witch, the kind magical girl that has these powers to benefit humanity and protect them. Whereas other sorceresses, not so much. Also, shameless plug over here. And I'm going to shameless plug my YouTube channel. For those of you watching on Twitch, please go subscribe to me over on YouTube. We have 20 subscribers over there on YouTube. I would like to get a few more. Maybe get some benefits over on YouTube. I try to make it worth your while. The link and stuff is in my, literally right there on your screen, up there in the corner. For my YouTube channel. For those of you watching on YouTube, hey, come follow me on Twitch. I do this nonsense live. You get to see all of my reactions and my scuff live. We usually have a blast in chat, too. Dr. Ondine may know a way. He may be able to save me. I understand. Let's all go to Esther. And we go pick up Rinoa again. And hey, look! It's Irvine and Selphie. Irvine, I swear if you ended up flirting with Selphie the entire time, I'm going to lose all respect for you, dude. You're the back! The two of them went to take a look. I bet Irvine flirted the entire time. How's it going, Squall? Is Rinoa still asleep? Psst, psst, psst. Rinoa's so cute when she's asleep. Whatever, so how is it? Can we make it to Esther? Woo! Are you blushing? Selphie, don't make Squall angry. Esther's on this continent, right? Well, it's supposed to be huge. I don't know why, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. We couldn't find it. Up north, down south. Let's try going east next. And yeah, we don't have access to Rinoa still. But we do have access to Sorceress Adia. And, we won't get another chance to have her in our party, so I'm very much going to bring her. I'm not going to junction magic to her. Miss Shark, welcome! Welcome, 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 welcome. It's good to see you. But yeah, we're gonna bring Sorceress Adia with us. I don't know if I should trust Irvine with the girls, but nah. I do want to junction GFs to Adia, but not magic. But it is good to see you, Miss Shark. I am going to have her have Recover, Doom, and GF. I am very much making Adia a very, 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 very strong person here. She still will have access to Mug as well. Alert will prevent us from having to deal with back attacks. But yeah, she has no magic, and I'm not giving her any magic. So yeah, we technically have 4 people in our party, but poor Squall is carrying Rinoa on his back, and yeah. The original goal today was to do some of the Queen of Cards side quests, but yeah, I have no cards to give her right now, and she's currently not where I want her to be. But yeah. We're gonna go to the Great Salt Lake. Hello, I don't see a city! It looks like we're in for a long trip. Everything'll be alright. We'll be by your side all the way. Thank you, Zell. But remember, you must stay alert, even in my presence. As long as I can be myself, everything will be fine. But if Ultimisia gets inside of me again, you all know what to do. Hey! What did I miss something? Uh-oh, it's so quiet, the air's getting heavy. Guys, what's going on? Come on! We're all together again, we're gonna bring back Rinoa. It's like a picnic, we're gonna have fun! Somebody once told me that if you mention bad things, they'll come true. I know it's a silly superstition, but right now I want to believe it, so let's not talk about it anymore. Indeed, guys, indeed. And we're still gonna keep this party. Now, this is the Great Salt Lake area. Yes, the Great Salt Lake. And as you can see, there's nothing but salt here. Enough salt to fill, I swear, for as salty as I am for playthroughs of Pokemon Stadium lately, this lake is about the sum of how much salt I extrude during those streams. Yeah. Fun. Anyway, you notice way off in the distance over there, there is some flickering. Well, we gotta make our way to that flickering, so let's go. are some draw points here as well. Thundaga, give those to Squall. Yeah, there's some glitching happening up there. And we can press A to jump off the cliff. This is not going to affect our seed rank. If anything, it makes the trip a lot shorter. There are monsters here. I actually do want to encounter them. Oh, never mind. We took the shortcut. Did I miss the boss entirely? Oh, shoot, I missed the boss entirely. Okay, Adia. Yes, she... Oh, these hands. These hands. Oh, jeez. These hands have magic that kills Adia. Ah, shoot. They have Shell and Protect. Not anything too terribly scary. Perfect. That didn't kill the hand, though. And it dead. Wizard Stones. I think I skipped a whole boss, guys. I think I skipped a whole boss fight. I hope that's not the case, but I think I skipped a whole boss fight. Because there's a boss we're supposed to fight here. Perfect without a KO. Adia's limit break is Ice Strike, and as you can guess, it is quite powerful. And while Adia does not have a weapon per se, she does have access to her magic still. She is still very much a very powerful sorceress. And Room Amulet. Okay, I'll take those. But yeah, her limit break is the Ice Strike that she used on Squall in Disc 1. A life ring. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. I could have swore there was a boss fight up ahead. Meteor! Yeah, I have the invincible on, guys, so yeah, these guys aren't really doing anything to me. And these things won't let me steal their stuff. But life rings and wizard stones. I believe they dropped something else, too. So there's a save point here. I'm erring on the side of caution here, because I could swear there is a boss fight here. Make sure Adia has what I want for her abilities. Okay, good. It's not a terribly difficult boss fight. Ah, here's the boss fight. Abaddon is an undead monster. Yep, you heard that right. He is undead. Use recovery-related nonsense. Yep. First, we're gonna mug from him, though. Abaddon has Kuragaya, Isuna, Dispel, and Flare to draw from. Abaddon is weak to holy magic, healing magic, and fire magic. Adia's attacks don't do much, but yeah. I want Adia to steal, because this thing does have something very good for us. Miss! I'm going to use Carbuncle here just to give us a bit of magical defense. Because this thing can cast magic on us. It's not great when it does that, but it can do that. Zell, I want you to cover yourself. And here's Carbuncle, everybody! So cute. So cute. And the power wrist. Yep, that's it. That's all we needed from him. Time to make this fight non-existent. We used recovery with Adia, and yeah, max damage. This thing does have a lot, and I do mean a lot of health. So yeah, you very much want to use any means of getting rid of this thing. And yeah, that wasn't a hard fight. Now, if you do it the hard way, you're going to struggle a lot with this fight. But typically 2 recovers are enough to take this thing out. And it just becomes dust in the wind. $40 AP for the GFs. And yeah, that was our boss. That was the first boss of this disc. We come over here, and crud, I do not have. Is there not anything? Okay, this is really just a dead end. Okay, good to know. So yeah, all of a sudden, well, we've made it to that glitch in the system. The Great Salt Sea looks like it goes on and on and on forever, but, in truth, there is something here. And a hole in midair. Looks like the only way. So yeah, there's actually a ladder for us to climb. And I don't know where we are, guys. All I know is we're not in Centra anymore. And this is a very high-tech city. In fact, they seem to know we're here. What the hell is this? What's happening here? I wonder where we're heading. This is crazy, man. Where the hell are we? I don't know what I'm doing, where I am. I don't even know. I don't know if we'll ever get to Esther, but I don't care. I'm not turning back now. So that's silent confirmation, everybody. And we can walk around, but we literally just have to wait. It stopped, is that it? Yeah, looks like we've stopped. Squall, what's the plan? I don't care at this point. Nothing's gonna surprise me. Nope! Squall is on a mission and nothing's gonna stop him now. What else? Let's go. So yeah. It makes sense for me to bring Adia with Squall at this point, because really, he's the strongest person and probably the only one who can actually take her down. Yeah, sure, everyone will support her, but he's got the best shot at taking her out. And yeah, now we can see what Esther actually looks like, guys. And yeah, I'm with Zell. What the hell is this? Yeah, they literally camouflaged this massive city using reflective panels. Judging from their technology, they must know we're here. It's possible we might encounter some hostility, so stay alert. You say that as Alone decides to, yeah. And we got word back, guys! We got word! Going straight to Zell. Let's make it an all dudes party. Quite literally. The skinny one and the fat one. Get your 8 arses down to the lunatic Pandora. Lunatic, not lunatic, guys. It's lunatic, as in the moon. You're gonna stay here and work. The rest of you get back to work. So, yeah, this thing is gonna be very relevant to us very, very soon. I'm hungry. The security guard. You, I said no talking! It's only been 3 days, yo wimp. When I was young, I worked all day and night without sleep. Yeah, these guards are jerks. Keep working, that's what you get for your oh, wow. Laguna's being starved to death, guys. Yes, it is Laguna time. It is very much Laguna time. And Laguna has being starved. He's being starved. Hey, you can't be serious. I'll be done in 2 to 3 hours, but his job won't be done for days. He just won't eat for a few days. If he wants to eat, he should work faster. These poor Moombas are being worked to death. Don't. Oh, it sounds like Kairos and Ward are causing some trouble. Kairos and Ward are causing some trouble. So yeah, Moombas are not worked very well. They are treated horribly just because they look the way they do. And this is a failure. Bah! This is a failure. Gee, I wonder who that was upstairs. Sounds like Dr. Undine's up to something again upstairs. Okay. We can't go this way. So yeah. We are doing some stuff with Laguna. An emergency. Maybe the guys are up to something. Yeah, they are up to something. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel so horrible. I'm sorry. Don't worry, it's not a ghost. They might be treated badly, but they still put safety cables around them for a job like this. Yeah. A leader. So yeah, Adele at this time is ruling Esther. Most are involved with our specialists. It's easy to research ways to fight Adele, but no one to lead the movement. So yeah, it's a resistance against the sorceress, everybody. Even Esther's people don't like her. Jeez, kind of sounding a little familiar here, isn't it, people? Whereas Galbadia was looking for a sorceress to rule them, Esther is really sick of their sorceress ruling them. And it's battle time! And this guy's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. He has more magic. I'm actually gonna stock a couple of Kirigaya with Laguna right now for Squall 9, of course. Man is a man with a machine gun. Yeah, we stand Laguna around here, folks. I do like these segments more. I wish we got to spend more time with Laguna, Kairos, and Ward. I really, really do. We don't get to. In fact, I believe this is the last segment we get to see with Laguna as a playable character. Which makes me kind of sad. Just get on and go. And hey, look, it's Kairos and War. Great timing. Or bad timing. Stop talking and keep walking. And Ward isn't talking. He can't talk. He's mute. So who's the fourth one? Jeez, are you starting to hallucinate? Yeah, I can see it. My sweet Ellie, you make your uncle so happy. Hey, now's our chance. You know, let's just finish him off and get out of here. We better check to make sure we got stuff. Odds are, we don't have stuff. Yeah, no, we ain't got stuff. Oh boy, Kairos, you need some HP, dude. You need some HP, my dude. I promise at some point I will summon Phoenix. I will use a Phoenix Pinion to summon Phoenix. I just don't want to do it right now. But when we are out and about doing the random nonsense for side quests, because there are still more side stuff for us to do, I will summon Phoenix. In the meantime, I see some Esther, oh, that's a creeps. Okay, that thing needs to go, and that thing needs to go, like, now. We are not wasting our time. We are just going to go. Because that creeps has degenerate, and we are the only ones allowed to be degenerating things around here. Okay, that's 2 down. Oh, never mind. That's everybody. Victory! And we got another we got 2 more remedies. Nice, nice, nice. Jailbreak! First things first. Who learned stuff and why they learned stuff. Okay. Nope, that's fine. Revive is doing okay. We're a little ways off that. But yeah, jailbreak time indeed. Having the most health like a boss. No security guard. So yeah. We go out and we come back in. Laguna promised this Moomba meals and running free, but he's probably better off happy. Kairos, know her. She's really the only reason why we're here. And Ward is like, yeah, where is she? Where is Alon? Yeah, literally. Yeah, needless to say, these guys are Azel. Yeah, Azel. He went with Azel. Kind of think that would have been a better name for her, but... yeah. Death. Yeah, no, we don't need death. Death is not something we need right now. And there's a magazine in here now. Yoink. Weapons Monthly first issue. Alright, guys, it's time for the big one. We're gonna sort. And we're gonna go all the way over. Yep, that's all the way over. For Squall's Lionheart, of all the gun blades, a sword gun, this finest model is the Lionheart. It requires rare items to be remodeled to its highest quality. Good luck. We need 1 adamantite, 4 dragon fangs, and 12 pulse ammo. And pulse ammo is not easy to get. Next, we have Rinoa's strongest weapon, the Shooting Star. Don't let the angel wing motif fool you. It is very deadly. It takes 2 windmills, a regen ring, a force armlet, and an energy crystal to obtain. I don't think we have enough energy crystals, to be perfectly honest. The most powerful rifle we can get for Irvine, the Exeter. We need 2 dino bones, a singular moonstone, 18 screws, and 2 star fragments. And you guys have been wondering why I've been going ham on all of these, trying to get as many, Iron Giant cards as I have been. Well, these weapons are why. And lastly, Selfie's Strange Vision Nunchaku. It takes 1 adamantine, a star fragment, and 2 cursed spikes. Yep. We need a lot of cursed spikes. And we still don't have enough cursed spikes. And we still have nowhere near 100 cursed spikes. But we do have enough to make these. And this is the weapon I always end up making by accident on the first disc. Don't ask me why, but this is the one I make by accident without ever getting the Weapons Monthly first issue. Don't ask me why. I have no idea, but this is the first one I ever end up making, and it's always by accident. So yeah, we went up just to go back down. And hey, there's Dr. Undine. He dresses kinda like a fool. And some more Esther soldier battles, because why not? We don't seem to learn our lesson, guys. Ooh, you have meltdown and stop. Okay, that is one that is snoozing. Uh-oh. We've been stopped, everybody! Laguna has been stopped. And I can't unstop him. That's not good. Now, stop does wear off. It's just a pain to get it to wait for. And it's time for the bros! Ah, dang it. Me and my button mashing. Okay, so that doesn't work. And Laguna can move! He can fight! Finally! Movement! Ah, dang it! Well, I'm gonna be removing those off my Switch. Pushing buttons that I'm not supposed to be pushing. And down goes the Elastoid. That close-up of Ward's face, he's a handsome dude, not gonna lie. He good looking for a big old strong man. Screenshot when you wanna see these? Nah. What are you talking about? I don't know any Alon. Okay, I was lying. I know Alon. I know Alon. Yes, screenshots when. I'm talking about where'd you take her? Yeah. Dr. Undine has been researching Alon's powers. I walk alone, I walk alone. Hey, wait, tell me where? In Olab. Alon is there. He means Odine's laboratory. To go there, you go over here, then over here, and then there. I see. I didn't understand a word. Kairos, it's your show from here. We'll be joining you as soon as we can. Until then, good luck. Please be careful. Yeah, this is the right place, and it sure does look pretty weird. And Ward is literally saying, yeah, you wouldn't normally use you wouldn't usually jump out of a car. Well, it just kind of sped off. I hope he's alright. Besides, where... And Ward is literally pointing out the obvious. Literally pointing. Because again, Ward can't talk anymore. But the boys are back, people. The boys are back. We've got the trio of misfits. And it's so glad to see that they've all quit the army. And yeah, there's a draw point for double over here. We're not interested in that. We have Cerberus. We don't need double anymore. And there comes the guy that was in the car with us. And another draw point. Flare. We can give you those. Oh, we've got cyborgs, everybody. Ward has not forgotten how cruel these suckers are. Oh, shoot. That's death. That is death. Death, the death of Laguna, everybody. Oh boy. I didn't save. I need to get these guys up. I need to get these guys up. Massive anchor. We've not seen Ward use his limit yet. So he chucks that, yeah, that is his limit, guys. It is heckin' strong. Ward is a beast. Massive anchor indeed. He throws his anchor upward, skywards, and then proceeds to somehow balance on top of it as he brings it down. That was scary, not gonna lie. Anyway, we go to the window and there's Alone. She's crying. Do we even know what we're doing? No, we do not. She is all alone, indeed. But she won't be for too much longer because Laguna is going to save the day. Laguna is going to save the day. It took him... By the way, guys, From the time that alone, before, the time in between Laguna getting married, having a somewhat happy family life with Rain and Alon, about roughly 9 months have passed since the abduction and Laguna leaving to go find Alon. 9 months. So yeah. While Alon still calls Laguna her uncle, he is essentially married to her adoptive mother at this point, Rain, making Laguna her father. And he's just so gosh darn happy to see his little girl. He is a dad! He is a total dad! Squall, you alright? Squall, alright, you're back too. There's something coming. Yep. It's a car, guys! Esther's cars, they float. He's a dad! He's a dad. Oh no, here comes Kitty. Here comes Kitty. Here comes the kitty. What do you want, Charlotte Kitty? What do you want? Is it almost time to feed you? Is it almost time to feed you? Sorceress Adia? Yes, we came here to see Dr. Ondine. Please explain what this is regarding. Of course. I want to see Alone. Where is she? Alone? Calm down, Squall. Let me trust me, let me handle this. Please come with us. Yes, Kitty. No rubbing on my cords. Stop playing with my cords. She won't chew on the cords, but she will bat them around. Man, this place is huge. Yeah, no squat, Zell. We'll be arriving at the presidential palace shortly. That's right. It's not a residence, it's a freaking palace. It's not a small residence, no, it's a freaking palace. Bat the cords. Yeah, very much batting the cords, and she needs to stop. Stop being a little chaos maker. Why can't you just lay down and be a good girl? And that's the very reason I came here. I seek the doctor's help. I wish to be free of Sorceress Ultimecia's control. That will be easy. We just exorcise the sorceress. There's nothing Ondine cannot do. I leave everything in your hands. So you want to see Alone? If no food, get chaos create. Yeah, it is about time to feed them. Callie is being a good girl, and she's sleeping over on the beanbag chair right now. It is Charla who is being the little chaos gremlin. Where is she? I have to bring Rinoa to her. We need to see Alone. So, you will take Ondine hostage? You're a fool. I don't care. Just take me to Alone. Do as he says. I give the permission. Very well. But under one condition. You mustn't let me observe this girl. Well, we need time to prepare to take you to Alon. So, will you leave the girl with us then? Accept their offer, Squall. Yeah, the only person who could probably reason with Squall at this point in time is Matron. Is his mother figure, Adia. This is the only mother he's ever known his entire life is Matron, aka Adia. She's probably the only one right now who can talk him down. Because Rinoa right now is his top priority. Everybody else in the party... Yeah, nope. I'm sorry. You guys can just do your own thing. That's my priority over there on the couch. You better not do anything to Rinoa. Yeah, he's become the official overprotective guard dog. This is quite mysterious. So this is what happens. So yeah, I'm trying to do a German accent for Dr. Ondine because of the way he speaks. We'll take the girl there. There's nothing to worry about. Just head to the Lunar Gate. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. At least not this time. Do I have new find on? Okay, I do. So, at the moment, we are in the Presidential Palace, but we don't get to see all of the Presidential Palace. We only get to see some of it. But yeah, if you notice up above the waiting area, it's a picture of Windhill. Yep, Windhill is literally right there. Also, just going to speed this along. We want to leave the palace. And I want to find a save, because that's where I'm going to call it for this recording. It's going into a little over 3 hours. So yeah, Esther is relatively safe. We can traverse. Blizzard, yeah, no, we don't want that. A save, my kingdom for a save. Ugh. I hate crime. In Germany was that accent. With that accent, very much trying not to commit a hate crime. Shopping. I guess we can do a little shopping here. The pet shop in Esther has a lot of what we would expect. They have a force armlet. We want a couple of these. Not too terribly many, but a couple. They have a hypno crown. We want a couple of these. A giant's ring. Ooh, give me those. And pet pals 5 and 6. That's it. That's all we needed from here. Hey guys, it's a Final Fantasy VII reference with Cloud's item shop. And we get a free high potion. A free X potion. And they're having a sale. Ooh, demolition ammo, dark ammo, fire ammo, and we'll buy a couple of these. Stock Irvine off. I don't have 100 remedy, guys. I must fix this. Yay! I finally did it. I have 100 remedies. They're closed, and they're having a sale. We can buy more. We can buy Mega Phoenix and elixirs here. We want to buy a lot of elixirs. willing to sell here? What am I willing to sell? Don't need these. I haven't used regular potions in forever. No, we are not selling this hero. I am never gonna need this rename card. Yeah, we have 6-star fragments. We need these energy crystals. We don't need healing mail. And I still don't have enough money for elixirs. But yeah, we need elixirs. You'll see why later. And the junk shop. Yep. I have 5 out of the 12 pulse ammo I need for this. I only need 1 adamantine. I need some more dragon fangs. But yeah, we're very close to having this. Same thing for Zell. Very close to having this. We need more Fury. We have enough for him except for a couple of things. Yeah, we need to get a moonstone before we're able to make this. Still can't make Save the Queen. I don't have enough energy crystals. And the shooting star. Two raging rings, energy crystals. Yeah, we can make this now. Rinoa's gonna be so strong. And yeah, no, I don't have enough stuff to make that. So the only one getting their best weapon as of right now is... Hey, the energies is a reference. You aren't saying about... it because I don't know the reference, Matt. I don't know the reference. I forgot it. I'm sure the reference is there. Some people will know it. I sadly don't. And if you've told me, I'm sorry, I have forgotten. Oh, that's right. Duh. I forgot it. I don't remember what the game is exactly, but it is a game. And they decided to reference it with Zell's final pair of boxing gloves. There's a bookstore here. Yeah, there was never any way we were going to be able to afford this. We have all the weapons monthly. We are missing Combat King 1. Don't feel bad if you miss it. You can get it here. We cannot afford Combat King number 5 right now, but we can get Combat King 4. And yeah. We've got to come back for this. But yeah, now that we've been here, we go to ability. We go to call shop. And yeah, the Esther pet shop, the Esther bookstore, and the Esther shop with 3 exclamation point. Oh, don't worry, there'll be a couple more references to Final Fantasy VII very soon. Speaking of references, guys, they don't get any weirder than the one I'm about to show you guys. 4 gives us different beats. Yeah. I'm gonna screw up those button presses a lot. Also, it specifies at the bottom of the page. Remember, always use it for a good cause. Yep, it was done in 1998. Ah, good year, good year. I was getting my head stuffed in lockers in 1988. 88 was when I was born. In 1998, yeah, 10 years later, I was getting my head stuffed in lockers. Good times. Good times. Love bullies. But yeah, Tornado, don't need that. I just want a save point. My kingdom for a save point. Is there one here? Please tell me there's one here. Okay, that's Ondine's lab. That's a Quake found. Yeah, we're not interested. Finally! A save! Yeah, 99 was a fun year. 99 was a fun year. On the cusp of the new millennium, everybody. We were on the cusps of a new millennium. I wish Adia would be able to stay in party with us as our official odd man out. So to speak, having Adia with us was... FF7, I think, came out in 1995. Something like that. Right around the same time as Spiral the Dragon. Final Fantasy came out just near the turn of the millennium. And my high school years were spent playing this game. But yeah, we've made it, everybody! We're in Esther. The city of the future. Man, if our cities actually looked like this and we dressed like that, I don't know what the world would be coming to. Hey, who knows? Maybe the world would be a better place. Anyway, that is it for this recording. Man, it went on longer than I thought it would. But we got a lot of plot done. Like, a lot of plot done. So, I'm gonna leave you guys with this nice, cheeky little upbeat music. And, yeah. For those of you who are not subscribed to me on YouTube, I've been getting some stuff saying that most of my viewers on YouTube are not subscribed. Please subscribe. Oh, trust me, there are a lot of references, especially in Zell's movesets and his limit breaks. We don't have them all yet. We still need to get one more. We still have to get a couple more. Yeah. But with that, YouTube, please subscribe. I know you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Also, come follow me over here on Twitch. We get 50 of you guys following over here on Twitch, and I can start doing some fun stuff over here on Twitch for you guys. And I will be forced, mandatory signed contract forced, to play Let's Go Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with only Pikachu for you guys. So yeah, come over here. You know you wanna follow me over here on Twitch. Especially if you like the salt, because apparently I'm the saltiest streamer on the internet. Supposedly. with that, I hope you all have a fantabulous morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are in the world, YouTube. And I will see you... And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Please do not run away before then. Bye-bye.